Coach. Thanks. We are about 12 miles south of the future home of the Chargers at the current home of the Chargers, and that's Dignity Health Sports Park in Carson. Tonight, it's on to Week 10 already, and we've got a good one in store between the Oakland Raiders and our home team. The shadow's starting to get a bit longer. Week 10 of the NFL season is here, and we're underway on EA Sports. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Here's the first carry for Austin Eckler. And that is the kind of tackling they want to see all game, as he'll lose yardage to start things out. 2, and it'll be 2nd down. The opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. On 2nd down, Eckler found a little room there as he's up to about the 37. It'll be a gain of 5, and it's going to bring up a 3rd and about 7 left.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
A tough spot here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 7.
Rock it. Check 99. Joker. Check X3. 218. Chopper. Check hot route. Hot. Deep grip.
Looking to throw. Herbert. And it's complete. Henry. Now he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Give him 30 yards there. All right, Charles, let me put you in the head of one of those defenders out there. You have a big play like that go against you so early. Does that shake your confidence?
It shouldn't, but it often does, because your thought process all during the week is how you're going to get after that offense and make your plays. And when they make one against you, it makes you a little bit hesitant.
Time to regroup.
Here we go. 30 base. I'm going back to you. Check. 61. Matchbox lights. Check 3. Hey. Watch the ship. Buzz. Watch the ship. On the snap.
A give. Eckler running to the right. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down. The last 2 plays each lose a yard. They'll try to move forward here on 3rd and 12.
He's coming. Go.
From the gun, Herbert. And caught by Henry. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. 6 yards in the wrong direction that time. Not only that, but it brings up 4th. Now the second-year kicker, Michael Badgley. He hit from 59 as a rookie. So this will be spotted on the midfield logo. It's a 58-yard attempt. That's running out of steam, and it won't get there. He left it just short. No good, and this will remain a scoreless game.
Partner, doesn't seem like it, but that's a tough spot for a kicker. First drive of the game, and they're calling on him. He should be warmed up. He should be into the game, but sometimes it's almost like, oh, what, now already? Can't they put it in the end zone? What's going on here?
Yeah, he's probably saying, if you can't get it in the end zone, can you give me a 30, 40-yarder? A long one, and he can't connect. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. He rifles one that's intercepted. Desmond King picks it. Well, certainly not how he wanted to start his night. First throw of the game, an INT.
Yeah, it's not easy, but he's got to try and wipe that one away from the memory banks. And let's face it, it's not often a quarterback and a defensive back have a lot in common. But one thing, because they have these individual type plays, they've got to have short memories, don't they? DB gets beat, wipe it away, quarterback throws a pick, has to do the same thing.
So he got free of 1 tackle, but couldn't do a whole lot else. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
And that's frustrating for a defense because they've got them pinned down deep. And on the first play, they gave up a run that keeps an offense on schedule.
Yeah, because 3 to 4 yards, that's all you're looking for right there, right?
That's absolutely perfect, really, as a play call. You get 3 to 4 yards on first down. That's what they talk about us all the time, about being ahead of the chains or on target, ahead of schedule. They were after that run.
Ready?
From the gun on third down. Herbert going down the middle, and it's complete. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
Well, we're used to seeing the guy that you consider the #1 receiver double covered, but how about this guy? He's double covered and finds a way to make the play for a first down.
That's how you increase your Madden rating, right?
No doubt about that at all. And you know something? I think we'll hear about that from him soon.
He's going to loft one deep left side here. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Robbie Anderson, the man he was looking for. And now it's second down.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Herbert escaping the pressure right. He's going to air one out for Anderson. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
And you just know when that play call came in, their eyes lit up because anytime you get a chance to take a big shot downfield, that's a lot of fun, and they missed an opportunity.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Check 25, check 25. Hey, high 7. Now. 6. Record. Hey, check back. 5.
Operating from the gun. Herbert nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
I spent a lot of extra time preparing for this game watching this offensive line because they gave up 5 sacks last week in their loss. They just gave up another one now. They don't seem to be working together as a cohesive unit. Right? 4 guys might have it right, but the 5th guy is giving something up. They've got to find a way to all get on the same page.
It's a nifty return of 29 yards. And the Raiders will have a short field to work with as they take over. Now a handoff here to his running back. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
Way to be there, baby.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the Chargers.
Where are they two? Lost 49. We own them. We own them. Hey, switch gears.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to be down at the 35. Gain of 7. The Raiders with the football here to begin quarter number 2. No score after 1 on EA Sports. Going to give this time to the tailback. So he fought off the tackle, and that effort gives him the first before he's brought down. They have the first down with that gain of 4 yards. And they'll go ground game here with a tailback. He's got a first down and much more inside the 20. And down to the 19-yard line. That one good for 13 and a Raider first down.
Partner, it's not often that I expect running backs to eclipse 100 yards in back-to-back games, but he left 100 way behind last week. I think he's going to do it again. I'm expecting 150 or more.
And last week, AFC Offensive Player of the Week. So if he does what you say he might, maybe he'll get another one.
Yeah, I think he's locked in.
And into the red zone now. And Charles, they told us offense in the red zone was a focus this week in practice.
A huge priority, and the key was to get points. So you know that all the time during the week they talked about executing, taking care of the football, no big mistakes. Make sure they put points on the board and come out of it with that.
It'll be a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd and 11.
Get him, boy! Get him, boy!
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. And now time is called as we've got an injured Charger down there on the field. We'll step aside and come back to Carson after this. The last two plays each lose a yard. They'll try to move forward here on 3rd and 12. From the gun, Mariota. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off with great anticipation.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
Here's Eckler to begin the drive. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. Now that sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Here we go on 2nd and 12. On the screen, this is Eckler. Nothing on the screen that time. Now it's 3rd down. So nothing there on the screen that time.
That means all that great acting they tried on offense went for naught, didn't it? Because you have to try and influence them. Make them think that you're doing something else. Make them think that they can get to the passer by letting them by and then setting up the screen and getting downfield. Didn't happen at all. Give a lot of credit to the defense for not tumbling to that one.
Off play action. Herbert. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Carl Nassib drops him for a loss of 14 yards, and it also brings up 4th down. On is the Chargers punter now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And he's able to get it out of there. A 40-yard punt, 5 yards on the return. And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field.
50 cents. Check 56. Watch the eye.
I don't think anyone in the building fooled right there, as that one is going to blow up in their faces. That's going to go as a loss of 6, and it'll set them back for 2nd down. So now they operate back from their side of the field here, 2nd and long. They'll run it now out of the gun. They get 8 yards back there. They could use another one of those now on 3rd and 7. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. That winds up being a 4-yard loss and leads to 4th down. Now Edwards to kick as he sends it away.
Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going, and still no points on the scoreboard. You're coming off of the 3 and out. They're just looking for anything to grab onto right now, aren't they?
I'm wondering if someone's going to take charge in the huddle. You know, we always look to the quarterback, but sometimes it's another player on the team, a star, a veteran, someone with some excitement and energy. It's like, all right, guys, let's shake things up and let's go, because they still have an opportunity to make things happen.
Shake it up. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. They'll run out of the gun with Eckler. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and no more. No gain on the play as we have reached the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes on the clock in what's been a scoreless first half. Coming up at the half, a reminder we go back to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman. He'll have a look back at our first half as well as a look ahead to what's coming up later this weekend. On 3rd down, here's Eckler. Big hold of the 30. He's at the 50. The 30. The 20. And all the way in for a Charger touchdown. Austin Eckler, 82 yards. As his guys are on the board first here tonight. The game had been pretty uneventful offensively until that big strike.
No doubt about it. Almost felt like they were just going back and forth a little bit in the first quarter. But in the second quarter, things ramped up a little bit. Things jumped up. And you're exactly right. Going to make a highlight film or two. We'll be watching that one later on today.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off.
The Raiders take over let's go! At their own 25-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And, Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left.
More football.
We're only in November. But they would be a wild card team. And that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
That guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting, a 2-game losing streak could have them out of the playoffs, so they've got to make sure they continue to keep the momentum going.
Absolutely. There's some sharks smelling blood in the water behind them. A gain of just a yard, but it's a first down.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. He's got a first down and then some at midfield. He gets it across the 50 and down to the 48. A Raider first down, 17 yards.
It's a gain of 17 yards.
Push it back.
Mariota now to throw on first down. And he's got his man on the out route. There he goes left side. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. A big play there as the first half is winding down, as his guys can now take the lead with the extra point. Extra point up and good by Sanders, and that will give him the lead here as we get on towards halftime. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he'll probably wish he'd reconsidered here. It will cost him 10 yards as he's down at the 15. The Charger drive about to get going. And the ball backed way up. So thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Hey, Haywood. Ready?
From the gun, Herbert. He's going to air one out for Anderson. And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jamal Agnew. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Time for a final kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead.
Yeah, or they can even run a screen. You know, something they feel is somewhat safe that might actually pop and turn into a big play. That's what you usually run in this situation.
Or go 4 verticals because why not?
Because you're feeling it, right? You're just feeling it.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Raiders with the lead already, and they will get the football here as the second half is now underway. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you turned that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
We'll see if they do just that. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. It's a loss of 4. Now 3rd down. An extra cornerback now in the game for the Chargers here on 3rd. Working out of the gun, Mariota. He's got his man. It's Williams. His first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on 3rd down. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on 3rd down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times because he can trust you being in the right spot, and they connected there and picked up a first down.
To throw is Mariota. He's going to fire one deep left sideline. And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked off at the 14. That is now 7 interceptions between last week and this week. 3 in this game, 4 a week ago.
And I saw the head coach write on his play sheet, make a little note. I hope he's writing self-scout. Bring in the guys that scout games for you with a different eye and watch him and see what's going on, and maybe they can pick up what the flaws are, and hopefully they can correct them.
So the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. It's Eckler again. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. 18 big yards on that one, and a Charger first. Running on first down, Eckler. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Check it back. Recon, 132 fighter.
On the ground, it's Eckler. And he'll get about 4 across the 30 to the 32.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on rundowns. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the second level.
Set. 60 or.
Here we go, G. Get off the field. Check. Check hot route. Hot, hot. Under crunch, under crunch, under crunch. Check, check, check. Check three, check three. Watch the ship, watch the ship. Hey, hey, watch the ship, watch the ship. Wide, get wide. Kill, kill, kill. Whip, 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 whip.
And that'll set him back 5.
He's coming, double up, double up. He's coming, double up.
After the delay, they're backed up even further for 3rd and long.
Check 13, check 13.
Bravo.
Alert 3.
SOS, SOS, SOS. SOS, SOS, SOS.
Watch twist, watch twist, watch twist. Twist, 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 twist. Hey, check 24, watch 24. He's coming, he's coming, he's coming. We got double up, double up.
Slip. Deep rip.
Operating from the gun. Herbert finds the open man. It's Mike Williams. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. Without the previous penalty, that would have been a first down. Instead, it's just a gain of 10. On is the Chargers punter now, as he's on here to punt it away. Here's Williams to return. Nice job bringing that one back. 14 on the return. And the Raiders will take over now, 1st and 10. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10.
36. No. Watch safety creep.
Three.
Safety's creeping.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. That's good for 21 yards and a first down. Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. They'll fight forward for a couple down inside the 40.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Check 24, check 24. Sponge. No.
And again this time to the tailback. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
Here we go. 50, plant.
We got to get to the ball, team. We got to get to the ball. Let's keep moving.
Get it.
He may try and run for this. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. 3 yards on the keeper, and it's 4th down.
Right there. All day, baby.
So they'll say no to the 50-yard field goal try. Instead, the offense out there, they're going for it.
Give me some.
Now Mariota on 4th down. Able to find Waller. That's complete. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. Give him 12 yards that time and an Oakland first down. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. A first down throw for Mariota. He'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. He's got the first down inside the 10. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. A great play there. With a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And the Raiders able to extend that advantage. They're going to keep it on the ground. And he is into the end zone again as he scores both the touchdown and the two-point conversion to extend this lead. Back now at Dignity Health Sports Park in Carson, where the fourth quarter will begin with a kickoff following the score on the final play of the third quarter. And not a great return here. He'll make it back only to the 10-yard line.
Anytime you feel the kickoff inside your own end zone, you've got to be decisive about whether you're bringing it out or not. Sometimes that indecision can really cost you. That may have been what happened on that play.
They started on the ground with Eckler, and maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down. Once more, here's Eckler, and he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now third and long.
Look at me.
On third down, this is Jackson. 9 yards on the carry, but it's going to lead to a fourth down.
We often talk of situational football. Let's just call it team football. The defense did their job, got off the field, brought the punting situation, so they're turning the ball back over to their offense. You think those guys will get along very well right now? Of course they will. Defense helped the offense. Now it's their turn to take it downfield.
Here I come again. Go. Here I come again. Mike set.
On fourth down, Herbert. He's going to sling this deep downfield. And he fires one that's intercepted. LaMarcus Joyner with a pick. And they will finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line. Count them now, 6 interceptions between last week and this week. Now, the 3 picks last week helped them to a win. They're in the driver's seat once more.
And they're the ones that are doing all the leading, aren't they? Right? The 3 interceptions last week, that led to a victory. 3 interceptions so far in this game, that has them out in front. We often think of the offense driving things. In this case, it's the defense, not just holding teams, but creating big plays for themselves.
To throw again on second down. Mariota, that's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. Call it a gain of 3, and that'll make it third down.
One. 3.
Mariota to throw it. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. A 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Raiders take advantage of field position on the turnover to cash this one in.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his second touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go. He completes it to Jones. And he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line.
Let's go.
The Charger drive about to get going. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. And he's going to go down. Back at his own 5-yard line, it's a sack. Maurice Hurst What an effort from him on that play. Big tackle for a loss of 11.
Single receiver. Hey, you're on an island over there. Single receiver.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Herbert. And that will be incomplete. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense that's well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure. The backside being ball hawks and picking passes off.
Mike 6. Mike 6. I'm here all day. Hey, check Mike. Mike 6. Mike 6.
Go.
Coming to you.
Mike 6. Mike.
Hey.
Rip left.
On 4th down, Herbert. And this is going to be caught. He won the fight for the football. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. But no reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. Throwing on 1st down, Herbert. Eluding the pressure right. He'll get this to his running back. It's Justin Jackson. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. So a decent game, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. Only people celebrating? The guys who just gave up that play.
So the illegal forward pass also costs him a down, and now it's 2nd and long. Back to throw. Herbert. He's going to look deep down the field. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Hunter Henry. 3rd down here. The Chargers on 3rd down. They've converted a third of their opportunities, 3 for 9. This will be 3rd and 15. He's got a man. It's Williams. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 44-yard line. This quarterback now perfect since the second half started. 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Carl Nassib able to record his 5th sack of the season. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. Looking to throw. Herbert. He completes it to Henry. A first down there on a pickup of 25. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory. They're down at the 33. Back to throw. Herbert. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Charger football as we welcome you back from the 2-minute warning. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Looking to throw. Herbert. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked up by Jamal Agnew. And a good return here as he takes it up past the 30-yard line. Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. We'll step aside and come back to Carson after this. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Give him a first down, 15 yards that time for the Raiders. Mariota here to throw. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Desmond King picks it. And a great return as they're finally able to take him down. Yet another interception, and I just had to double-check my math. But it is now 8 between last week and this week.
Well, I just used a calculator. I didn't worry about double-checking it. But the thing that always throws me when you see quarterbacks in this type of a bad spot, they're trying to figure out what they can do to change it, and sometimes they try too hard, and they never get out of it. And that's where he is right now. He's just locked in a really bad way.
The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down. The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already.
Go.
From the gun, Herbert. He's going to let it fly. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off inside the 5. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Gosh, you add up last week and this week now, that's 9 interceptions in this 2-game stretch, and we're not done here.
It's almost as if they can't even believe their eyes. Or maybe, partner, is the confidence level in him so high that they believe he'll get out of it and make plays for them to win a game.
Well, they've said they believe in him. That's being tested right here.
Slam, slam, slam. Get
Defenders giving chase, but I don't think they're going to get there. 20, and all the way in. Touchdown, Oakland. A big play there. His 3rd touchdown of the game, number 16 on the season. And the Raiders able to extend that advantage. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. The Charger drive about to get going. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team and we were losing late in a game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get out of here. And that was the message to the team.
Just something to build on.
Just something to build on, get it done, and maybe we can look at that and say, we'll get better as we go forward.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Operating from the gun, Herbert. And this is caught. First catch for Keenan Allen. And he almost gets this to the 30, taken down about a yard shy. A gain there of 12 yards and a 1st down, L.A.